Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is your favorite caster duo back at it again. My name is Space, and I'm joined by the lovely, the sexy, the greatest to ever do it, Mr. Epec. How's it going, man?
It's going phenomenally. I gotta say, I love the outfit. You're looking mighty delicious there.
Oh, I mean, you can always come take a bite if you want. But we got a banger matchup today. I heard we got Mr. Jersey facing off against them Pittsburgh Phantoms. And well, I'm really looking forward to it, just being dropped myself. But I'm looking forward to seeing the new rosters. And
Oh, absolutely.
Speaking of the new rosters, let's get those on the screen right here. And it's looking like we got some changes, Mr. Epec.
Indeed. I mean, Pittsburgh, you're rocking the Puddle Aggie duo. You know, there were some rumors that Pittsburgh were looking to acquire those two. Clearly, the rumors came to fruition. They've acquired both Puddle and Aggie, apologies. The new Diamond Plat duo for Pittsburgh. Unfortunately, my lovely duo here in the booth with me did get dropped. It's rather unfortunate. We still love you, Space. But
it's okay.
Very excited to see what Puddle and Aggie can do. Obviously, some question marks about whether or not Aggie should be a Plat, but he is. And that's, it is what it is. You play on. If you're Jersey, you're ready to square up. Ezra and Darkrai, I know they're ready to go.
Yeah, speaking of that, Darkrai was just recently traded to this roster, I believe, for Lurch. They did a little swap with Baltimore. Maybe both teams just needed a new plat situation, trying to figure it out. I believe DeBeezy also new to the roster as well. So we're going to have pretty much brand new rosters fighting for this group. And, a little bit of a short one. Pittsburgh, I believe, is only 2-2. Jersey, 1-3, coming off some heartbreaking losses, I do know for a fact. So the changes coming through. But let's take a look at the map set right here, as we're going to have a lovely dose of invasion heading our way, Epec.
We are. I mean, you got invasion hardpoint, invasion control, and invasion search and destroy. We just love invasion around here, I guess. But starting with invasion hardpoint, map number 1. I mean, we'll see what this new look Jersey team can do, but initially my gut's telling me I side with Pittsburgh on this one. I like that Puddle and Aggie duo a lot.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to side with Pittsburgh on this first map. Invasion, a very heavy AR presence. Although I will say, with the new spawns, the new hills, Invasion, much more open. You do not have that Palace Hill anymore or that Treehouse Hill to get those, 40, 50, 60 points at a time. You're going to now have that Courtyard Hill and that back, broken street area, P5, where you can get some time on it, but I believe very much harder to hold than it is that Palace. So expect a lot more white time, a lot more scrap. We're not going to see a lot of full 60s on this, I believe. And then instead of if we have the invasions, of course, everybody loves them. Everybody loves that map, that very brownish map. But we got Karachi S&D, of course, great map. And then if we do, we're going to also have a new look at sub-base hardpoint if we make it to a map 4. What really stands out to you in that sub-base if we make it there?
I mean, obviously, with the way the new spawns work, you no longer have that deep P3 to chain off of P2. But in a lot of ways, I think that actually benefits teams for their P2 holds, because a lot of less emphasis is put from the attacking team if they're getting the bad spawns on trying to flip the spawns. So it's a lot more of just aggressive hits from the front over and over and over. So if you can lock down the front, maybe catch 1 or 2 people sneaking around the back, P2 has now become arguably the best money hill for sub-base.
Really? I guess P2 can be a lot easier to get, and you don't have to worry about those P3 spawns anymore, as well. As you said, that little backside tunnel is wide open for the taking. You're able to take it out from top snow, and then you rotate to that river hill, which I know that finally those deep river spawns can actually mean something, useful for the team. But it looks like we are ready to get into the match. Invasion map 1. I am looking forward to it, Epec.
I mean, I am as well. Here we go. We get to see a new look at this Puddle Aggie duo for Pittsburgh. And for Jersey, we get to see if that addition of Darkrai is going to maybe bump this team back up into contention.
Yeah, speaking of which, I am hoping to hop on board with Aggie to start off this map. You know, everybody has talked about him. Everybody's said he shouldn't be a plat. He thinks he should be. But looks like everybody's killing themselves, and we're going to maybe have a new spawn?
Seems likely.
Well,
I don't think that usually is any team's opening break strategy if they're on the side that they want to be on.
I mean, it's my opening break strategy for real. Confuse the enemy. They'll never know what hit him. As you see, 0 and 1s for everybody except Tom Cruise. And Jersey's struggling, man.
I mean, yeah, opening break, all of Jersey go down. Granted, it's to themselves, but what else really is there to say about the match? Nothing happened.
Yeah, pretty much nothing happened. So we get to enjoy our time, see what was going wrong. We'll just we'll wait for confirmation in the booth from the background players to see exactly what was happening. But hopefully we're not going to be started soon and not have a LA Thieves Carolina situation.
Yeah, hopefully nothing too bad like that. We should be able to get back into this one pretty quickly. I'd assume that it was nothing more than just a wrong side of the map. Jersey thinks Team 1 is going to be a good side. That's what side they want. And it's not the side that they want, actually, so they'd kill themselves, try and get that new side. So hopefully we'll be relaunching here momentarily.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know exactly why. Maybe they just... I don't even know if they changed sides. I personally don't know if they changed sides. Maybe it was just someone wasn't ready. Could also be the case.
Very well could have been the case.
Hey, we're back into it. No LA Thieves situation. Nate Shot made sure that his bills were paid for this team. And we're gonna be hopping in again, hopefully. Yeah, and match has ended once again.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think anybody switched teams. So if teams were the issue, they weren't fixed.
EPEC, right to this to this hard point.
It's been a bloodbath so far.
All right. I want to see your predictions in the chat. Let's see. I want to see if you guys can get the correct score and correct team. Bonus points if you get the highest kill, if you get the highest Slayer in the map as well. We'll be handing out some very generous things if you can get it exactly correct.
That's an offer only from space. I'm not Mr. Moneybags, so I can't throw it around like that.
Money? You think I have money? I'm a pickle. I ain't got no money.
I mean, fair enough, but looks like we're still having some issues with figuring out the teams. Looks like the lobby has in fact timed out. Not quite sure exactly what the holdup is here, but obviously, we will let you know as soon as we know. But for now, Space, I guess we can just continue to look forward, talk about the matchup a little bit. The Karachi Search and Destroy map 2.
Yeah, Karachi Search and Destroy map 2.
I think that's a map Jersey can take.
Definitely. Ezra T. Creddy, Ezra getting dropped T. Creddy Reborn as well. Definitely looking forward to that matchup. See what he can do against Puddle Nagy, who we haven't really seen a lot of in S&D. And we continue to have more and more problems in this. Hoping that the map 2 doesn't take an hour to do, and we're going to turn into like the Dallas roster and have to play at 11 EST. But so for those of you in the chat, get your popcorn ready because we could be here for a while.
Hopefully we can get this started pretty quick, and hopefully we have a good series. I would love to see this series be super competitive, but the holdup with Aggie is typing in chat, letting us know what was going on. I appreciate that from our lovely commissioner. He says the holdup was that Ezra was somehow pinging 120 to an Atlanta server.
Ah, that's interesting.
That is very unfortunate. So I assume we're just trying to reset the lobby, get the correct host, get the correct server so that everybody's pinging correctly.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know what that means, it means that his internet was absolutely dog water.
Yeah, having a rough time over there for Ezra. Nobody ever wants to play the game on 120 ping, especially when everybody else is living inside of the server.
I mean, shout out Rona and all them. Those guys play on 4 ping. I can't imagine.
Hopefully we'll be getting started here soon. But we'll be seeing if the ping can settle down.
Hey man, ping can settle down. We'll get into invasion chat. Don't worry. But while we're at it, we get to hang out with you guys a little bit more. You know, chat, how was your guys' day? We don't talk to you guys enough personally. We have a lot of Call of Duty going on, so we bring to you. How was y'all's day? I want to hear like what was a highlight of your day today, chat? I'm really curious. And if you didn't have a highlight, I'm sorry. Do you need a therapist? I'm here. You can talk to the pickle. You can talk to the pickle.
I will happily talk to the pickle.
Oh.
But for now, it looks like we're still just trying to get things done on the back end here. So you get to hang out with me in space a little bit longer while things get sorted out.
Yes, of course. But I think, actually, while we do this, we should probably need to talk a little bit more about one thing. I mentioned it for one little second. Darkrai getting traded here. What do you think of that movie, Pick?
I mean, I think it's a good move for both teams. For Jersey, you get a bit more of that submachine gun pressure that Darkrai is known for. But, I mean, we also see him pull out the AR at times. So, really just a plat that can kind of do it all, add some more slaying power to your roster. And for Baltimore, I mean, you've got Geo, you've got your main aggressive Slayer, so you get somebody in Lurch that's going to be manipulating spawns, rotating early, locking things down, and obviously bring slaying power as well. You know, no question about the gunny there for Lurch, but more bringing that complete and total teamwork to the table.
Yes, absolutely. You know, teamwork makes the dream work. I wouldn't know a thing about it because I'm not on a team anymore, so I do my own thing now. For all you ranked play demons, you know, that complain about teammates, do the dirty work yourself. Swear. No. Some ranked play teammates are absolutely atrocious.
Yeah.
Like, they literally have no thumbs. Shout out Enable. No thumbs.
My goodness.
Absolutely. Looking like Prime Zuma 4-23 on the map. That's what I like to see.
Good God.
Said no one ever.
That is incredibly tragic, but it looks like we're starting to get a lobby together. Hopefully, we'll be able to get this game going here in just a moment. But as you all know, if you're fans of the United Road Call of Duty League, nothing ever works well when it comes to COD. COD's a very broken, buggy game.
That's absolutely facts. We gotta love it. But apparently, we're getting some messages. Ooh, Sunday naps, 3-hour nap, man. Get a life. Davey, no highlight. I keep waking up and my day is ruined. Get a life. Sad boy, Davey called me garbage during ranks today. Sad boy, you need to tell Davey that he's a diamond and he needs to get his life together. Because I think you might want to go check up on your teammate. He's saying that his day is ruined because he keeps waking up and no e-girl has hit him up in the DMs yet. So
a little unfortunate for our lovely Davey. We love Davey. Yeah. Can we get some love for Davey in the chat? We all love Davey. Even if he is absolutely smurfing, he should be a diamond. But
absolutely.
Doesn't matter.
You Davey, I'm looking at you. Diamond Davey is coming back. Get it. That's what I'm talking about. But there's a couple other smurfs we need to talk about, EPEC, and that's you. You heard me. Nah, I'm just kidding. I love EPEC. He's a plat. Yeah. For those of you that didn't watch the San Diego-Dallas match, that was an absolute banger. Sorry to bring it up, EPEC, but that was a great match. I enjoyed.
You know what? It was a great match. Didn't go my way, unfortunately. Shout out Big Dog. The guy really put on and performed. Shout out there, Silver. Absolutely fried. But it is what it is. It's all good.
I love that. You know, is he hacking? We'll never know. But it looks like Sad Boy dropping some UR COD Intel juicy details. Heard through the grapevine, one followed him on Twitter. EPEC, is this the start of something for Davey?
I mean, Davey talks a big game about always being nervous. So, hopefully he can clutch up.
I'm thinking next time Halifax shows up, we gotta get her to in the watch party.
I will say, if you're a team that's looking to make a deep playoff run, obviously Halifax is probably looking at a good playoff run themselves. Davey with the girlfriend buff might just be unstoppable.
Yeah, that might be top 3 UR player all time right there. Behind
not even UR, just player.
Oh yeah. Hey man, I've heard the top 3 players recently. I've heard IW Formal, AW Scump, bits on his host. That might be changed with Davey and the girlfriend buff. But from what that's scary.
It's definitely a scary thought, but it does look like the match is loading up. Hopefully this time we'll be able to stick around for some Invasion Hardpoint. They've been teasing us so far. Hopefully we get some action.
Absolutely teasing us, and not in a good way. But I am hoping to see fireworks coming out of this invasion.
Well,
I want to hop on board with Aggie, man. The commish. He's been out of it for the last few weeks, had his little stint with Ottawa, and then, did get ranked down, to a plat. Hoping to see if he's been putting in the time, playing that ranked play, seeing if Puddle has taught him some new things. And it looks like we are going to be finally hopping board on the new look Invasion with Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it looks like Pittsburgh going to have the harder side to begin with, just because Jersey automatically has a bit of access towards P2. But Pittsburgh already making some noise over there as DeBeezy draws first blood onto Rocco. And Aggie with the beatdown. My God.
Yeah, T-Creddy finds the Aggie hands, and Darkrai finds his gun. 2 down, 3 down in the chat. But it looks like Pittsburgh is going to have full control as P1. You see number 6 already trying to make a play for those P2, spawns. But all of Jersey is going to be spawned up and waiting. Should be traded out. Can he find one? But Aggie's here on Overwatch. Tom and Darkrai get to have full control for P2. But P1 is continuing to go for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's a huge kill there from Tom Cruise. He's able to take down Kodzak in a great spot for P2. Now you have Ezra with the AR. Can't win the fight against Puddle. It's a tough gunfight, and it's one we're going to be seeing a lot of in this series. Puddle and Ezra squaring up. Puddle, the hot start, a 4-0 start. Almost makes it 5, but Darkrai's there.
Yeah, Darkrai's there to trade out his teammate. Zach and Aggie combined for all 4 after going 2 down. And it looks like all of that is going to be going towards them, but the split spawns come in. I don't think they're going to be ready for this. Number 1, number 2, Tom and DeBeezy are on the full pinch, and they are going to find 2. Puddle's going to be left alone on that dark alley. Kodzak will be found by Tom Cruise, and this hill is now getting a little bit mixy as Aggie finds another 2. Diamond Aggie might be back.
I mean, it's an incredible start for Aggie, 6 and 3. But again, most importantly for Pittsburgh, you're up 30. A great re-break here from Jersey as you're going to be roughly tied rotating, but it's a big fight going to come down between number 1 and number 6. That's Tom Cruise and Kodzak, the 2 golds squaring up at this new P3. And it's Kodzak who's able to win it. That's going to be huge for Pittsburgh. You can really earn a lot of time on this P3 hardpoint. It's going to be easy to lock down for them. Hopefully they can get some good time here.
Yeah, definitely easy, and it looks like Aggie's going to have the freest flank of his life. He's going to find one onto DeBeezy. Should have another free kill onto the A-bomb side. Will get traded out by Mr. T-Creddy himself. Tom trying to push up this A Street. 3 and 5, just a little bit of a slow start. Everybody on Jersey. Rocco 0 and 6, but his team is doing everything for him. As I was going to mention something about maybe he has time, but it looks like the time is going to be glitched on our side, ladies and gentlemen. So apologize for that as COD bugging once again. But DeBeezy's now on this hill, looking to pick up some time for Jersey. If they can get this 20 seconds, they're going to be right back in it.
Yeah, this is a massive break for Jersey as Puddle finally able to re-break. Is he going to be able to get the second? No. So that scrap time may be secured here for Jersey. And this is huge because a lot of the P4 it's so open. It's really hard to lock down good time. Aggie going to secure these last 3 seconds. Finds the spawn kills as well. The feed is all Pittsburgh, but the lead is only 20.
Yeah, but you see that ridiculous spawn. Look at number 8 is Sandbags, and the entire Jersey roster just spawns behind him. I don't make it make sense, but they are going to pick up Kodzak off of this time. 2 down in the feed. Looks like Rocco is going to be found, but he's going to get away with his life. And this hill is going to be white for a while, trying to maybe get some sort of thing. But Aggie, Puddle, Kodzak all in the chat for 3. and it looks like Pittsburgh's going to pick up a nice little chunk of time.
Yeah, I mean, this hill, obviously, with the new changes, very difficult to secure time on as Kodzag hits the Tom Brady nade over the top. Ezra finds a second one, including his teammate. Is he going to win the fight against Puddle? No. Aggie takes him down on a 5. One more kill, needs to secure himself the cruise missile. 16-6 out of Aggie to start map number 1. I mean,
okay, Aggie's turning into freaking prime Tom Brady right now, just coming out of nowhere. He said MW2 was not a fluke, ladies and gentlemen. I just needed to get better. I needed ranked play to come out to show that I can shoot back. He told me he sucked before to not watch him, but he's doing the opposite of that.
I mean, it's a super hot start for Pittsburgh. The only concern, and I guess the good news for Jersey, is you're only down about 60 points. Now, if you can get the break, secure a little bit of scrap time here, make it mixy, you're not in the worst spot ever, especially considering it's been a lightning fast start for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but as you say that, Rocco now on a 4-speed before he gets cut down. He was the only slow player off of Pittsburgh, and he even starts to heat up. This might just become a blowout. Ezra and them will find another, little break. They've been getting these like scrap time breaks, but a Kobe over the top from Rocco as he's going to shut down Ezra. And it's just pretty much been slaying. Like, that's all you can really say about it. It's just the slaying of Pittsburgh has been absolutely dominating as Jersey.
Yeah, and I mean, really the big difference maker has just been Aggie. I mean, you look at the scoreboard for Pittsburgh, everybody else kind of around even. Kodzak is double positive, but he's not doing anything too crazy numbers-wise. It's really just been Aggie supplying that pressure and the rest of the team there to back him up. But as we say that, Jersey are finding the important kills. They get the break. Aggie gonna spot one, but he's not able to find the kill. This is huge time here for Jersey.
Yeah, huge time. Aggie got a little bit, maybe a little bit egotistical. I saw that pistol in his hand for maybe 30 seconds. He was not looking to even chow with his AR, but he won't find the kill. Puddle is able to find a little Creddy angle onto Tom Cruise, re-break this P1 hill. The only one in a position to do so is T Creddy, and the bait and switch comes out. Puddle finds another kill, 15-8 for his UR Season 1 debut.
Yeah, I mean, Puddle's playing well, just kind of doing what needs to be done. Honestly, for Pittsburgh, you're just in control. Aggie is absolutely taking over the map. So for everybody else, you kind of take a back seat in the slaying and just pick up what needs to be picked up as Aggie is going rogue. But it's working. He's finding all the kills.
Yeah, but I mean, he's finding all the kills, but you see how far Pittsburgh's pushed out. They've had like good map control, but for the slaying that they have, to only have a 40-point lead on Invasion of all maps is a little crazy, and it looks like Jersey's gonna break again. If they can get this kill on the Puddle, they should be able to get some time, but as I say that, Rocco is gonna come in and save him. 2 in the feed for him as Creddy will find Rocco.
Yeah, I mean, just great positioning out of Puddle and great awareness that these spawners are going to be here, and he's able to get away. I mean, Puddle goes huge and secures that time for Pittsburgh, and at the very least denies it from Jersey. What looks like a fantastic break gets cut off by Puddle as Aggie is nearly world-starring people with the pistol right now.
Yeah, I mean, someone needs to get that diamond check onto Aggie because he may have already just earned his money and then some. But it looks like Ezra himself going for the pistol chow. Jersey will have this rotation onto New, but Pittsburgh is there. They are in that that little alleyway into Cafe. It's going to be a 3-on-3 on the hill, but it looks like Creddy will be coming up and trying to kill the kid mid-tank. Should have a free flank on the guy. P1 will find Puddle, and all they need to do is going to stop this pinch, but the gas spawns come in for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I mean, so far, so good for Jersey. You're down. This is a big hill that you need to hold on to, and you get a good initial chunk. But for Pittsburgh, this is game-clinching scrap time here. This will take you over the 200-point mark. If Aggie and co can lock this remaining scrap time down, they'll be in a great spot to win the map, and that's a great start. You blood the diamond of Jersey. Can they hold?
Not only do you blood him, you absolutely world star Darkrai. You might need to get a thumb check on that, man, because Aggie is absolutely moving. Slams Tom Cruise with the pistol in. Can he find the next one? No. Creddy will get his revenge, but what a life from Aggie.
I mean, questioning why, Pittsburgh's ahead in the map, that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why. His name is Aggie, 27-12. He has taken over this map, make it 28 now. Puddle's pushed up top sandbags. Jersey not going to have a fun time on this P4.
Yeah, absolutely not having a fun time. And these spawns, once again, we'll never understand the invasion spawns, but the back palace spawns, while Puddle is top sandbags, for those of you watching VOD, you're gonna and playing in those ranked play games, be aware of this. If you might be able to put him in a spawn trap right here, but Puddle will drop. Kodzak finds one before he is traded out. Now Ezra and co are gonna find some time. Can they get this kill onto Aggie? And they will.
Yeah, I mean, it's great scrap time there for Jersey. You really need to start pressuring this rotation. It looks like Pittsburgh going to be here early. But, I mean, give credit where credit's due. Jersey, you're getting outslayed. You're getting slammed heavily by Aggie. You're still fighting in this game. It's a 30-point game. That's not a lot of points for Hardpoint.
Yeah, and something you do not have to worry about is a full 60 from Palace. But, you know, this is a time maybe you'd want it yourself. But you get a break right here. You can get a nice P1 is a nice, 30 seconds. You can get a good chunk of time on that P1. And now, as I say that, Dark Ryan Ezra combined for 3, make that all 4 in the feed. Pittsburgh going to be spawning out on that B Street. I don't know if Jersey's going to be ready for it, but they look like they are.
Yeah, that's a massive break for Jersey. This time is everything. Pittsburgh do get a close spawn P2. They're going to be able to contest this, but a big pick from Ezra on the flank, able to find one. There goes Aggie to Darkrai. Can't get the second, but Puddle tagged up pretty weak. Tom Cruise able to take him down. This is massive time for Jersey. Don't call it a comeback just yet, but the gun's starting to heat up for the Jersey Jackals. As we focus now our attention on that rotation to P1.
Yeah, P1. That new P1 for those of you in the chat, it's in that by that tank, between cafe and the courtyard. Puddle's gonna find one. It's a little more open, a little harder to accrue some time, but if you can get them pushed out, 30 seconds can be yours. Puddle finds another one. Tom trades him out. DeBeezy and Aggie are gonna have a gunfight in the back of spawn, and it looks like Creddy is gonna find a kill onto the guy mid tank. Jersey on the time, and it looks like a lead change might be coming through.
Yeah, I mean, a team kill comes through. That's devastating for Jersey, but fantastic plays to get yourself back in this game. Unfortunately for you, Pittsburgh can win, and there's a team kill from Puddle. The time going to Jersey. The kills going to Jersey. Are Jersey about to pull off an upset map 1?
I mean, this would be an insane miracle. Aggie dropping 33 or more for the L, but he is on this time. He's going to slide out here, find one, traded by Ezra. Cod and Tom are going to trade each other out, but they can win it here. Jersey can win it here, but now they've done just enough. The rotation for P2 is in.
Yeah, but for Pittsburgh, the only one pushed up is Rocco. It's going to be a silver fight here. Rocco and DeBeezy. DeBeezy's got help from his diamond. Creddy is there. And right now, Jersey have the rotation. They're going to collect this initial time. If you're Pittsburgh, you have to go.
Yeah, the only one pushed up right now is Puddle. He found 2 to make the opening, but he's got to go. He's got to check this quickly. And a nade comes over the top from Darkrai. He finds 2. Is he going to find the third? No, but it doesn't matter. Jersey will take the first map after getting heavily outslayed and outplayed until that final rotation.
I mean, what an incredible individual effort from Aggie. But again, for Jersey, what composure to just stay calm, say, hey, we're fine, fellas. I know Aggie's slamming, but we're going to come alive, and we're going to take this map back over. I mean, incredible performance from Ezra as well. 33 and 22, 23 non-traded. What a step-up performance from the Diamond for Jersey.
Yeah, what a step up. He was slowing down. He was at I believe a little under a 1.0, and he just stepped it up that last rotation, just absolutely beaming everyone around him, finding close quarter gunfights. Even taking out maybe teammates or so. I don't know exactly who the nade was from, but in the end, it didn't matter. And Jersey, they stuck around. They kept it that 40, 50, 60-point lead, and then when it mattered, they turned up, chained that P4, got some P5 time, and then took it all the way to that P1 where they eventually just got enough time, got enough rotations, and pretty much took the W.
Absolutely. I mean, it was just kind of the case of a Jersey team that was just hanging around. Nobody was nobody was popping off to open the map, but it was just a team that was finding kills when they needed them, making some plays here and there, just buying themselves some time to stay in the game. And then all it takes is that one break, and they get that break P5, soak all of that time, chain it together, get a little bit of time, make that P1 scrappy, you win it off P2.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. And I do like the way the new invasion plays, though. You don't have a full 60 palace where you can just give up 40 seconds on that P4 and just play for a new 60. You have to play for that P5 time, a really quick rotation to P1. And we have a banger of a matchup ahead of us as Jersey pulls off the upset comeback map number 1. And I'm excited for where this series is going to go.
I mean, do we say it now gets a little scary for Pittsburgh? We kind of mocked that the Karachi Search and Destroy might favor Jersey. If they take the lead 2-0, you get to a control. We know how Ezra can take over a control map just with how ratty he can play sometimes.
I mean, absolutely.
Do we say this gets to be a scary series for Pittsburgh now?
Absolutely. You have a brand new roster, and if you lose right here to Jersey, Jersey overtakes you in the pool. You'll both be at 2 and 3, and I believe that Jersey would have the map tiebreaker percentage over Pitt. And I'm not sure exactly where KCC is at on the roster either. I believe they are also in the group. So a matchup there where KCC could take, could win their match, and Pitt loses again, and Pitt's out of the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, if Pittsburgh were to lose this game, like you said, they'd be tied with Jersey. It all come down to that last week. So, I mean, massive playoff implications on the line for this game. I don't think either team is. Oh, I know. I think Jersey is eliminated from playoff contention should they lose this match.
Possibly. I'm not exactly sure on the standings. Actually, I'm gonna bring up the standings on my end real quick while we get this map number 2 underway. See here. Here they are. It is Halifax sitting at 3 and 2, Kansas City at 1 and 4, Jersey at 1 and 3. So they could lose, and I believe Jersey and KCC will play each other next week, if I'm not mistaken. Winner take all playoffs, loser eliminated.
Yeah, I mean, definitely not a series that you want to fall behind on if you're Jersey. You'd love to get this win, sort of at least guarantee yourselves a much better shot for next week. But for Pittsburgh, you're in the same boat. This is a must-win series for your playoff hopes.
Absolutely. But here's what I found out. If Pittsburgh does win this series, it'll be KCC versus Jersey, loser out of playoffs. Then it'll be Pitt versus Halifax. Winner takes the number 1 seed, and that'll be the battle of the underranked Platts, Aggie and Davey.
That it will. I mean, with the additions to this Pittsburgh Phantoms team and Puddle and Aggie, obviously that slaying power comes up. But Jersey, the addition of Darkrai, proving to be enough to take map number 1 at least.
Exactly. He definitely struggled at first. The whole team was double negative aside from Ezra. And then something just, a switch flipped. I don't know exactly what it was. That P3, they were able to rotate, break it, get a good chunk of time off there. P4 came around. They were able to shut down Puddle, top sandbags, and they were able to just get a 3-4-man wipe, rotate to the P5. And then the four-man wipe again on P5 just proved to be good enough to get a good chunk of time. And then all it came down to was who could get to the hill quicker, who could rotate to P2, who had the spawns, and it turned out Jersey had them.
Hey, it doesn't always come down to who had the sexiest map, who put up the best stat lines. It doesn't have to be pretty, but a map win is a map win. As we get ready to load into map 2, Karachi Search and Destroy space. Some thoughts, predictions?
Predictions. I'm thinking we're going to see a round 11 Ezra Creddy strat to win it.
I'd love to see a round 11. We love those around here.
Yeah, but there's something I want to talk about before, you saw Rocco on Pittsburgh struggling the hard point, but he is one of the greatest S&D players I have seen for a silver. So look to him to see maybe make a change here as Aggie's going to play really Creddy, trying to get that flanker. And I think just number 8 just gets right by him. Look at Darkrai. He just got through. Everybody's through for them, but it doesn't matter because everybody on the side of Jersey is dead.
Yeah, I mean, Darkrai gets through. Everybody from Jersey gets through, but they don't find any kills. But that is bombed down for Darkrai. Oh, he almost is able to catch some weird timing, make a play with the slide cancel, but he is going to get caught. It's a good round from Pittsburgh. I don't think it's a great one, though. I mean, you gave Jersey the entire map. The gunfights just went your way. How consistently is that going to be a viable option?
Yeah, Jersey got very aggressive. I believe had 2, almost maybe 3 players in the spawn of Pittsburgh before Pitt even crossed that Coop arch, and Pitt was just ready for it, found 3. That's all it needed. Rocco and Zach get all 4. Aggie and Puddle just had to do nothing that round. And like I said, Rocco showing why he is an S&D player. You know, probably the best, in my opinion, the best S&D silver in this league.
I mean, that's some high praise, but he's done more than enough to earn it. Looks like he got info on DeBeezy there, and I love this route if he's going to push that down.
Yeah, Kodzak's in a position to at least get 1. Gets the information onto Ezra. Should have a free pick onto Darkrai, as he is not going to be able to get traded out. But Ezra will get the first blood onto Puddle. You'll take that. Now, Ezra is just doing his thing.
Rocco didn't spot him.
Yeah, Rocco's found his way into the spawn. This bomb's going to go down, and just like almost a mirror of the last round, Pittsburgh pushes the spawn out. 2 players. Rocco's going to find...
Well, avert your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. We don't need to watch this kill cam. Out of respect for our guy Rocco, no need to witness this one. Little unlucky with the timing on the shots there. I believe when he was top 3rd, he didn't spot the player top Coop. He had somebody in his view all the way up top. Looks like you just didn't spot him. May have been looking on the left side of his monitor instead of the right. Little unfortunate round for Rocco. But for Jersey, you've evened things up again.
Yeah, you've evened things up. For those of you that don't know, the X-ray that we see on the screen, the players cannot see in games. Well, most of them anyway. We don't know exactly which ones can and can't. They may have some third-party software of their own, but none of these people in this lobby can see them as far as I know.
Yeah. Either way, Rocco with a big first blood onto Darkrai. When your silver is getting first bloods onto your plat, you know something's going right. But a big trade from Ezra. He's going to take out Puddle. But Rocco's in a great spot once again.
Yeah, he should have a free kill onto DeBeezy right here. Picks up the AR, but will Tom be ready to trade out his buddy? Could get the timing. No, he's not. Rocco's going to get timing, but the shots are shaky again as Tom improves to 2-0 against Rocco. And you know, Tom just might have Rocco's number tonight.
I mean, it kind of seems that way. Tom Cruise just keeps finding ways to win ridiculous gunfights, but he's not able to win it against Aggie, but it gets him down to 12 HP.
12 HP. Ezra is now left in a 1v2 versus Aggie. Konzak should have some information on Aggie. Knows the bomb was planted by the other player, so now he's just got to clear out these corners. Clears out top red. Knows one's probably in office. Should get the information onto Aggie. Shot's a little shaky, but he will find the kill. Down to 20 HP. 25 seconds left. Still time. Kodzak's going to reposition, and he's going to try to play for this defusal.
Yeah, but the timing might just work out for Ezra. The pistol out. Ezra's able to find it. It's a 5 spree. It's a clutch. It's a breakdown for Pittsburgh.
I mean, if I'm Kodzak, I don't know why you're sprinting at the bomb. You got information. Your teammate called him out. He's weak, down to 20 HP. Aggie has called him out. Has at least seen where he ran into. He ran into red. You've repositioned. I don't understand why you're just sprinting. But doesn't matter. Ezra gets the timing. If Kodzak gets the kill, we're praising him, right? But he doesn't, and so we have to give Ezra all the credit. 5 spree now, looking for that cruise missile, but he is going to maybe play really passively, hoping to get someone on the overextension.
Yeah, it looks like he's just playing for this flank. Obviously, very well aware that Pittsburgh put heavy pressure on the flank in round 1. Probably looking to just catch a player from that off angle, get himself that cruise missile. I believe Darkrai spots Puddle up top. That's not a gunfight you necessarily want to take with a sub. But every now and then it does surprise us. Yeah,
it's going to surprise us, but I don't know if Ezra's going to be ready for all 3 players of Pittsburgh to be in this red position, because there was nobody on the B side aside from Kodzak, who was playing, I believe, Satellite. But 2 go down for the side of Jersey. DeBeezy and Tom Cruise left in a 2v4. Info, shots being put down onto Aggie, but no kill, and it looks like this round is going to go to the way of Pittsburgh unless a miracle happens.
Yeah, I mean, Tom Cruise is in a good position for the post plant. Puddle might be able to drop, or sorry, that's Konzak, might be able to drop down and find the kill on him. The rest of Pittsburgh not there, so if Tom Cruise can get this bomb down, play for this post plant, Jersey have a shot, but Puddle spots him, spots both. Pittsburgh even us up.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have a trouble. You have one top satellite, one top AC, and one top third. You are not getting that bomb down on the B site, especially at 2v3, 15 seconds left. Pretty clinical round out of Pittsburgh. They get that first blood onto Ezra, are able to shut his streak down as well. And I just don't think that. I think if they had gone fast, maybe played a smoke down, they could have got that bomb down for free. Made Pittsburgh, struggle. Maybe get in a little bit of frenzy. But the play call was to get Ezra. They know how he likes to play, and 2-2 now.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, Jersey doesn't quite have the power of hindsight on their play calls, but a good play from Pittsburgh, good setup, and an unfortunate suicide from Kodzak. We will see you in the next round.
I mean, I'm not going to say too much, but it maybe brings a little bit of a smile onto my face. Puddle will pick up the bomb, though. 3v4 for Pittsburgh. And this A site is looking pretty open, aside from Tom Cruise, who is playing, I think, top red, and he's going to meet the entire Pittsburgh roster soon.
Yeah, and it's a huge pick for Rocco. Puddle, the good read, but Darkrai, the good shots. Darkrai trying to get away with his life, and he's able to.
Rocco now left alive in a 1v3, ladies and gentlemen. You know the rules. 6-2 out of the silver. I don't think that BZ's ready for this gunfight. And I was like, wow, dude, I think he melted him in 3 shots, because that sub is doing something that my sub's not.
Yeah, I mean, with Darkrai playing this position here, Ezra spotted. Rocco might have a chance here. No, he's going to get shut down. Makes it a 1v1, but Darkrai able to find the trade. Rocco just doesn't quite have the info on him up here. A little unlucky.
Yeah, it doesn't have the info, but you like that out of Jersey. You got the information with the BZ's death. Ezra and Darkrai play together, put themselves in a tradable position where if one dies, the other one should have a life on him. But look at Rocco, 8-3, and you're down 3-2. That's what I mentioned it earlier. Might be the best silver S&D player in the league. Some have been calling for a rank up. But his S&D might look like it, as he is going to try to put Pittsburgh back and try to tie this map.
Yeah, I mean, right now it looks like it's going to be a B hit from Jersey. Pretty standard. Nobody from Pittsburgh is spotting this cross, so it looks like it'll be a free plant for Jersey unless Puddle or Kodzak contest it, which they won't. Bomb's going to go down. It's going to be a 4 versus 4 post-plant scenario, and I like this. 1 bridge, 1 pushed up underneath, but Tom Cruise has been spotted, but it doesn't matter. He still draws first blood.
Yeah, and no trade comes onto Tom Cruise. Creddy finds the second blood onto Aggie. Rocco pushes up, gets one onto Tom Cruise. Smoke goes down. Might get a little bit mixy, but 2v2 now. Puddle, Rocco trying to get it down, but 15 seconds left, and DeBeezy finds the kill that should seal the round.
You would think DeBeezy's got to stay alive, though. If Puddle can find this kill, he's not going to be able to. It's a great play from DeBeezy. Nearly gives him enough time, but Puddle's not going to have it. He's not going to be able to get that defuse. He's going to be shooting the bodies, letting them know that they're terrible. But it's a 4th round on the board for Jersey.
I mean, hey, shooting bodies after you choked map 1 and are down 4-2. I'm not sure how I feel about that one, Epec.
I mean, we've seen how shooting bodies has treated teams in the past, but maybe some frustration on the side of Pittsburgh here, trying to deal with the strats Jersey are throwing at them. We'll have to see what they do with their offense. It's a must-win round. You cannot go down 5-2 here.
Yeah, you can't go down 5-2, and you were looking for Aggie to step up in this S&D 1-4. After the monster map 1, you're hoping that maybe the S&D comes through. But Kodzak finally finds a first blood. Puddle almost finds it onto Ezra, but he's going to get with his life. Tom finds the trade. The smoke comes out. Shaky shots, but will find it. 3v2 for the side of Pittsburgh, hoping to get a round back on the board.
Yeah, and it looks like Puddle spotted Tom Cruise. The shots ring out, but they're not good enough to find the kill. Darkrai does spot one. Should be able to get a free pick here. He does. Rocco shut down the playmaker for Pittsburgh. Sent back to the lobby. He's got to wait for the next round.
Oh, yeah, but Kodzak's going to find a nice kill back onto Darkrai. I believe Darkrai was trying to launch that ladder push, and the timing just went the way of Kodzak. 2v1. Can Tom do it? This bomb isn't down yet, which gives him a chance, but Kodzak electing to play for the kill, pushes out the barrels once again. Puddle puts some tags. Another round on the board for Pitt.
Yeah, just great teamwork for Pitt there. A good first blood from Kodzak. Puddle able to find Ezra, and then from this position, they're just picking these players off together. It's a must-win round, and you get it. That's huge for Pittsburgh as they try to claw their way back into our map number 2.
Yeah, but Aggie, like I said, still struggling 1-5. But you see Cod and Puddle both on some sprees, maybe looking to get a cruise missile. As we know from the recent patch, trophies no longer destroy cruise missiles. We can finally play Call of Duty again.
I love this hit out of Jersey. They have all of the numbers here at this A site to overwhelm Rocco. But it's Aggie up top who's going to draw first blood onto Ezra. Rocco, the great positioning. The reach outs come through. It's a big trade for Jersey. Look for them to start working to try and get this bomb down. And DeBeezy pushing up through the spawn.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get a timing on any info on DeBeezy pushing up. They know Darkrai is going to probably be in the church, but I don't think they're ready for where he is at either. He's pushed up onto this fountain. Tom's going to try to get this bomb down, but you see, look at number 6. He is on a flank of flanks. He's going to push up this ladder and should find a kill. Right here. Oh! As Aggie finds the Kobe over the top and the one onto DeBeezy. 1v3 for Darkrai. And a round that I thought Jersey was surely going to win, Aggie finally steps up.
Yeah, I mean, you call him out, and he delivers. Gets the first blood onto Ezra, hits the nade over the top, combines it with the gunny for the 2-piece. It's 3 in the round for Aggie, and it's a huge bounce back for Pittsburgh as they tie things up 4-4.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, strap in. 4 sprees for Puddle and Kodzak. Cruise missiles on the lines. The BZ 2-7. You're hoping to see him step up as well. Aggie with 3 in the previous round. Put the team on his back for them. 4-4. Pittsburgh looking to hit this A side and hit it quickly.
Oh, yeah. It looks like it's going to be an aggressive A hit from Pittsburgh. Number 6. That's going to be DeBeezy in a great spot. Puddle unable to win it. That's a huge blood for DeBeezy. Kodzak able to answer it, though, onto Darkrai. But you trade your plat for their diamond.
Look, they have him trapped. They have him trapped in this junkyard. I don't think they're going to expect this shot from Ezra either.
Oh, he definitely not. Ezra's getting one. He's reading Aggie. The nade's out. Aggie's got to run. He can't run fast enough. Ezra's there with the gunny. Jersey can breathe a sigh of relief. You've secured number 5.
I loved that play call out of Jersey. Rocco, my bad. DeBeezy gets the first blood. Gets, Kodzak gets 1, but now he is in office and he is not going to be able to get killed easily. Everybody's trapped in junk. Tom and Ezra push out through mid-cut, get them pushed, just trapped in a junk. They find 1, they get the trade, but they have no clue that Ezra was lurking in the corner, and he finds the final 2 of the round.
Yep, just a fantastic play call out of Jersey. And honestly, do we expect any less when their search and destroy is being called by Ezra?
Absolutely not, but it looks like it's going to be a bloodbath towards B as all 4 members of Pitts go in there, but Creddy finds the first blood onto Aggie. Someone that you always want to shut down, but Kodzak has put himself in a good position to maybe find one. The smoke, but we have, I believe, Puddle is raining down shots from top satellite. Look at number 8. He has found his way into church.
Yeah, Darkrai gets through. It doesn't look like Kodzak got any info on him crossing there. If Darkrai peeks this corner and looks back towards Arches, he'll have a free pick onto Kodzak.
Yeah, Rocco finds
on the other side.
Ezra. Yeah, Rocco finds one on Ezra, but now Darkrai is going to be on the flank of flanks here. Can he get the timing climbing up this ladder? I don't think Puddle's going to be ready for it, but I think he's going to get shot in the back right here. He doesn't check his left.
No, Puddle finds the kill, and now Tom Cruise is hitting through the back with the bomb. He's able to get through. Should maybe be able to find Puddle, but Puddle's gone. Puddle leaves.
This minimap has been flipped upside down. You would think the green was on defense right now, the way the arrows are on that, but Tom Cruise finds Puddle. Rocco in, the only one in a position on this A site. Will they clear out this office? But there's only 15 seconds, but he does check it. Now the only one left alive to save Pittsburgh is the GM himself, Mr. Kodzak, DeBeezy, and Tom for the 2v3 clutch to win the map.
Yeah, and it looks like DeBeezy probably just got info on Kodzak. Definitely with that door, they've got the info. He's tagged up a little bit, but he's not that weak, and plenty of time to work with. We'll see what Kodzak can give us, the 1 versus 2.
35 seconds left, make it 30. Shots raining down. No snaking allowed. DeBeezy gets a little zealous on the overchallenge, so does Tom, but he will find it as Tom, I believe, finds 3 on the round. Jersey 2-0.
I mean, a massive round from Tom Cruise. He finds 3 picks. He puts the bomb down. He puts Jersey on his back. 10-8 says, hey, fellas, y'all have got us here. I got us. And this round secures the second map of the series. And it's a 2-0 lead for the Jersey Jackals right now.
I mean, it was the battle of the lower ranks today. Rocco and Cod Zach, combined for 19, while 5 and 7 from Puddle and Aggie. And then on the other side, Tom Cruise with 10, none bigger than the kills he picked up in that last round.
Yeah, just massive plays from Tom Cruise in that last round, number 10. Able to secure the victory. And I mean, now we're heading back to Invasion to play some Control in what has been, maybe not a dominant series from Jersey, but it hasn't had to be. They're winning when they need to.
I mean, they're doing whatever they want to on the map. Ezra's just been letting his team go crazy, keeping them in it when they need to. Now you just need one more map win, and all of a sudden everybody thought Pittsburgh was going to come in maybe 3-0, 3-1. We may be looking at a Jersey DoorDash sweep, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, that would be absolutely nuts. I, for one, did not predict a Jersey 3-0. Absolutely. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. But right now, Jersey are just looking like the better team. The teamwork looks on point. And maybe it's because, you only add 1 guy as opposed to Pittsburgh adding 2 new players. But Ezra seems to have those Jersey boys in good shape.
Yeah, but I mean, you look at Jersey. Darkrai and DeBeezy, I believe, both new to the roster as well. So it's not like they've had a ton of time to put in work with their new roster as well. I just think that maybe this new patch has favored the subs a little bit more. You have the MCW nerf. The sub got, I believe, a small buff. And then, of course, you have the new hills on the hard point that, maybe if you're playing that Palace Hill on the Invasion, maybe Pittsburgh walks away with it on the old Invasion. Yeah,
I mean, Pittsburgh maybe wishing they had that Palace Hill to rotate to and lock down a free 60. Because it felt like every time they had a great setup, Jersey just found a break to secure themselves at least a little bit of the time. But we're headed back to Invasion, but this time we're not playing hardpoint, we're playing some Control. What do you want to see from Pittsburgh to try and turn this series in their favor?
If I'm Pittsburgh, I want to see a very clean offensive round win. You got to get it out early. I don't know. I believe if they're on offense first, take that 1-0 lead, put the spawn trap in on defense, do what you have to do, capture that A point. That's very crucial. That B point, really easy to get for the most part. Some teams have struggled in the past, but that A point all the way at that P3, you want to see maybe a good break right off the rip. Try to get the nades over the stuns to connect. You're not going to have any trophies. For the defensive side, you're going to want to make sure that they can't cross onto that point because they can push up that deep side of the street. Not going to have much cover, but the stuns and nades are going to be coming over. And I'm expecting a huge map out of Puddle to bring maybe Pittsburgh back and try to get them to push it to a map 4.
Yeah, I mean, he's really the one guy for Pittsburgh that we haven't really highlighted too much so far in this series. And not to say that he's played bad. It's just sort of been playing second fiddle to Aggie a little bit. I'm looking for a Puddle takeover.
Yeah, looking for a Puddle takeover. The man has come back from his darkened days, now has joined Pittsburgh. First match, and Pittsburgh's down 2-0. They need him to step up, and it looks like all of the guys on the entire map are going to be hitting A.
Yeah, it looks like everybody getting through. Puddle tagged up. He's going to get that nade out that might be able to take down 1. It's at least going to make him weak, but it's Rocco sliding through, able to find 1. Tom Cruise going to drop to Puddle. Puddle there for the cleanup. Puddle there for the cleanup. He's going to find both. Your Jersey, you do get 1 tick, so it's not the worst break ever, but now you're going to see that focus swap. That B site is the point of aggression.
Yeah, pretty stereotypical thing. They get the nades and no trophies. Very hard to take over that point, but they do find 2. This B point is going to go very quick. Pittsburgh might try to send Aggie on the flank, maybe one through dark to try to get him off this B point, but Tom Cruise is ready. Watching that flank, Aggie is shut down. Jersey should have this B point.
Yeah, it's a great read from Tom, but you've still got to deal with Puddle, and Puddle is finding everything. Puddle and Kodzak completely clear that B zone, and what we thought was going to be a pretty easy capture for Jersey has them now in scramble mode as Rocco's pushed up in your spawn, Aggie's got mid-tank, and Puddle is starting the map 5-0.
I may have just given him the caster curse. Jersey's now put in a spawn trap, able to find 2 onto Rocco and Kodzak, but you have Aggie and Puddle just posted up on these headies. They're going to be impossible to take them off unless you can get a timing like Tom Cruise does. Pushes through Ice Cream. The B point should be the only one in a position. Aggie looking to get maybe 1. He will before he gets traded out.
Yeah, I mean, massive for Jersey that Tom Cruise is able to slip the net there. Denies that cruise missile onto Puddle and gets the B capture. A huge play from Tom. But you're down in lives. Pittsburgh still in a great spot to lock down this A point. And as we know, that A point is the harder one to capture. So, Jersey, your work's not finished.
Yeah, it's the harder one to capture, but I want to see Jersey try to push through this top side of the map, get all the way into those gas side spawns, push, make them spawn close, get another wave, have someone play that top blue, top broken, whatever you want to call it, or get onto that top gas. But Rocco is running around doing his thing, 5 and 3 for the young silver. Jersey, but somehow finds a way into the point. Tom is on.
Tom just continues to slip the net. He's through. If you're Pittsburgh, this is horrible now. Tom finds the kill onto Aggie, and Jersey have the stack on that A zone. Pittsburgh's got to fly.
Pittsburgh's got to fly, but they do shut down 1. Tom finds another. Rocco with a Kobe onto himself. Shout out if you've heard that one before from Pittsburgh, because those quarterbacks in Pittsburgh don't know how to throw the ball. Shout out Kenny Pickett and Mason Rudolph, but looks like it just might be a thing, but they do shut down the push. 1 tick is all that is needed for Jersey, as Darkrai is absolutely snapping on the kids. 2 down in the feed, 3 down, make it 4 down. Jersey should have the round.
Yeah, I mean, all 4 go down for Pittsburgh. They are going to get an extremely close spawn, but Darkrai's aware of it, putting in the shots. The zone completed. Jersey with a clean offensive round.
I just don't know what to say anymore. Tom Cruise, like a ghost in the night, he is finding ways to get through the defense of Pittsburgh. First, the one onto Puddle on that B Street tank, shuts down the spree, able to get onto that B point. Next, finds a way to slip through onto the A point, finds 2 kills before being traded out, but he does his job as everybody else is able to get pushed up, get a 4 dead, and stack that point. Jersey and Co. up 1-0 in the map, 2-0 in the series, looking to shut down all the naysayers.
I mean, shutting up everybody who bet against Jersey in this series. Ezra's got the boys locked in. Maybe Pittsburgh need a little bit more clarity in the comms, keeping track of where these players are. They keep letting Tom Cruise slip the net. But now on offense, you're just pushing through, relying on the gunny, and Pittsburgh are giving the gunny to Jersey right now as they continue to find kills and progress on that B zone.
Yeah, continue to find the kills, but as we've seen, the kills have not been going towards the wins. As 2 fall, make that 3 in the feed. Only 1 more left in a position to do so. Rocco will find 1, does get away with his life, but he's going to be weak, and Tom is hunting for the kill. 3 spree for Mr. Tom Cruise.
And Aggie inside, only able to hit him once, but that is going to leave Aggie pretty weak. Fortunately for Pittsburgh, you've got Puddle there pausing the clock as well. Aggie pushed up in a good spot here. That B zone should go the way of Pittsburgh. And look at this, Kodzak's through. Kodzak can create some havoc here. It's going to pause that clock, get onto the B zone, or the A zone, sorry. That B zone completed. Now the focus on A.
Yeah, focus on A. I mean, he almost has gotten a single tick by himself, but Ezra will shut him down, 6 HP in tow. Shoots the trophy for good luck, guys. Don't worry, no body shots here in UR, except for Puddle. He does his thing. But the B point is now captured. You have a lot of time, 1 minute 50, but Invasion is known for its long and illustrious walks in the park that you have to get even to that A point. But Kodzak, if he has anything to say about it, is going to try to get his team onto this point. But Darkrai finds 2.
Those are 2 massive kills for Darkrai. Ezra and Jersey probably aware that they haven't seen Puddle in a minute. They're scouring the back lines looking for him. They're worried about him pinching through. He's just tucked away in a corner here. Might be able to catch a timing on Ezra.
He will, and Ezra finds a jump spot that I've never seen before. Puddle is not ready for the gunfight. Sub in hand. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just found something nice. That I might be using that one in ranked play soon.
Yeah, but it looks like someone still pushed through. It was Kodzak. He gets caught. Great awareness from the side of the Jersey boys. I believe it was Darkrai who found the kill. May have been Tom Cruise. But 2 go down. Now's when Pittsburgh's got to make the push.
You got to hope DeBeezy can find one, and he does. You know, weak from a nade. Now you need your captain, Mr. Ezra, to go absolutely massive. And he's going to find one right there. Can he find the second? Shooting at his own teammate, doing 360, spinning in circles. Puddle is going to find one. Rocco with 3 of his own on a 5 spree. Now Pittsburgh's onto the point, and it looks like they have full control.
Yeah, I mean, it's as easy as that. If you get this gas control, you can force those spawns out. Rocco secures the cruise missile. It's a double stack on the A zone. If you're Jersey, it's now or never. You need this break right now.
You got to go. And then, no, they got 1 kill onto the point, but you just see him sliding around looking for the kill in a spawn. But they are 3 stacked on the hill, and when you are 3 stacked, that thing goes mighty fast, ladies and gentlemen. Pittsburgh takes it around on the board after Jersey's impressive offense of their own. And it looks like Invasion is not defensive favorite today.
Well, it looks like both teams struggling a bit on their defense. Both players, Rocco and Tom Cruise, able to sneak through and create havoc in the back lines. It's going to free up that A site. Both teams looking good on offense. We'll have to see what mid-map adjustments come through.
Yeah, Pittsburgh better thank their lucky stars that Rocco came to play, because he showed up in that S&D and he went on that spree to get him that A point. And it looks like Creddy will just hit straight up middle map, 3 stack on A, and it looks like this A point is going to go quick. Pittsburgh is not even close yet. Yeah,
The closest players pinching from that A bomb. Aggie is spotted by DeBeezy. The pre-fires come through. They're not going to land. And it's Aggie and Rocco combining for the kills, so that A zone not going to get captured just yet. But you already have Ezra push through the B spawn. And I mean, you take 2 ticks if you're Jersey.
Definitely take 2 ticks, but I'm actually surprised they didn't get a single kill on there. Now this B point should be captured unless they just come in and just find every single kill. Rocco's just absolutely world starring kids right now. But Ezra will find 2. Should be able to get this B point. Kodzak's in the spawn, but Tom finds him. And Puddle's the only one pushed up in a position to get some kills before Darkrai puts him in his grave.
Yeah, I mean, great plays from the side of Jersey. It looks like Pittsburgh might try to chalk this point. You don't really want to chalk it completely, though. I mean, A only needs 1 hit to get that captured. But if you trust the gunny, you can do so. That B zone nearly completed. It looks like Kodzak might take a stab at this. He's got a 1v1 against Ezra, and he's going to lose it. Aggie, there for the trade? No, that B zone is secured.
Yeah, B zone secured. You have 1 tick needed on A. 2 minutes remaining. Just like I said, you have to do what Pittsburgh did, but you have a much easier time of doing it. But Aggie is going to be a thorn in the side of Jersey as he's going to find 1, make it 2, and now Jersey's going to have to worry about him as he's going to make it 3, finding everybody on Jersey.
Yeah, Aggie's killing the whole team right now. Has another one in front of him. A little unlucky timing on the reload. Taken down by Ezra. But, I mean, for right now, Jersey, you're in a great spot. Rocco might die to that grenade. He doesn't. And Rocco's able to get away. That's huge for Pittsburgh.
Able to get away with his life, but Tom able to find 2 of his own. The map will reset. Everybody pushed up to about the 50-yard line. And all of Pittsburgh fresh off spawn. But you're going to see Jersey. Looks like they're going to be sending a couple members towards that gas side. Kodzak in that mannequin area, able to push up, find 1, Aggie onto Mr. T. Creddy, but Darkrai has slipped the net. I'm not sure if Pittsburgh's aware of it just yet.
I mean, you have to assume that they make this read. The only thing that can maybe make things mixy is if they find the kill on DeBeezy, but DeBeezy finds 1. There goes Darkrai, the pinches through. With only 1 tick needed, this zone's going to go through fast. The stack is in, 2 players there. Pittsburgh, we'll see you in the next offense.
3 offenses in a row. Jersey makes the play. Darkrai able to slip the net into that back gas spawn. Only needs to find the kill onto Puddle. I believe DeBeezy opened it up with a kill into that mannequin site. Puddle has to try to chow, maybe trade out his teammate, just not expecting Darkrai to peek that close right corner. And Darkrai shuts him down, able to get that 3 down, and Jersey, another offensive round win.
Yeah, I mean, who would have predicted 3 straight offensive round wins on Invasion Control? Certainly not me. But now, Jersey, you are 1 round away from not only taking the control, but taking the series 3-0.
Yes, but they are going to try to get this A point quickly. Rocco, Puddle, Kodzak get all 4 down in the feed, and they are going to be stacking this hill. And we already have 1 on the B as well. Aggie's over there playing B. They're trying to go for this double capture. Tom is going to shut down Kodzak. So, you know, a little bit of A progress is going to get taken down. Can they find this kill? Creddy will find another one onto him. All that's left alive is Puddle, and Creddy will take it away, and they do not get that second tick.
Oh, the second tick is denied. A huge play from Ezra. I was wondering maybe why we were seeing that pre-fire come through initially, and that's why he was trying to do everything he could to stop that second tick, and he does just enough. That's massive for Jersey.
Yeah, it's massive for Jersey, but this B point, Aggie was on it the entire time. It was basically uncontested. Now you have a ton of time on the clock. 2.5 minutes almost, and you are up 4 lives, and 2 more go down in the feed. Ezra is able to find one, but he's going to instantly get traded out as the entire Pittsburgh roster is pushed up into that treehouse. Found some in the top broken, but Darkrai is going to try to clear his spawn, finds one. Now Kodzak in a position to get on this A point, and he will.
Yeah, he's only going to be there for a moment, though. There's just no map control for Pittsburgh yet. You have plenty of time to work this. Puddle able to find a pick onto DeBeezy. The lives are close, and Jersey, you just have to play the clock.
Yeah, you have to play the clock, but you are essentially trapped in your spawn right now. All of Pittsburgh is swarming around. Aggie being a nuisance, killing the spawners. Puddle has found another one onto Tom Cruise. Ezra looking to be the hero again. Darkrai finding one with the sub, finding 2 with the sub mid-map. A nade comes through as Puddle almost finds Freddy, but 6 HP in a dream. Looks like Jersey is going to try to take this and end it in this round.
Yeah, I mean, Aggie's still pushed up in a great spot, but look at the time. You spend 40 seconds and you get nothing to show for it. I mean, you've got Aggie in a good spot here, pushed up rugs, but he's got to create some chaos in the back, open up the map for his teammates.
Yeah, I'm assuming they've called it out. The cruise missile, I believe, from Rocco comes in, not able to find anything. Aggie has done the Darkrai route, slipped through the back. Ezra's going to call him out quickly. No trades coming through. Tom, maybe not, doesn't hear the comms. Now 2 on the A point. That second tick being massive that they did not get. So Jersey's going to have one final crack to break this point, and they're going to find one. Can Aggie do a hero play? Finds one. Can he find the second? Is going to get full stunned up. Doesn't find that cruise missile either, I believe. 10 to 14 lives as Ezra's nade mistakenly just goes on the top, shutting it down, but Kodzak able to get at least a kill onto Cod, or Darkrai onto Cod.
But I mean, with 40 seconds remaining, if DeBeezy can find this kill onto Rocco, should he decide to chow, you've already taken Puddle out of your base. You have 30 seconds left, and Ezra's able to get one. A big trade there from Aggie. DeBeezy's got to go big here on the point. He's got to deny Kodzak any pressure. Same thing with Puddle. The shots onto Puddle. Not able to find the kill. No respawns left for Jersey, and Pittsburgh are on the zone.
No respawns left. His shots were a little shaky. He's got to go. DeBeezy has to chow. They're not going to get the point. Once again, Jersey just electing to not hop on the point. I know you may be waiting for your teammates, but at that point, you see that progress bar going. You've got to go. You have to go, or it's over. And DeBeezy may have had a chance, but he doesn't touch the time and make that a 4th invasion control round for offense. And we may be hoping that whoever's on defense might be hoping for a stop.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the stun was there connecting on DeBeezy that may have limited his movement options. That could have been the reason why he doesn't connect. But it is Jersey on the attack so far. Every offensive round has gone to the attacking team. We'll see if that trend continues. Pittsburgh putting a heavy emphasis on A here early, but it's another team nade onto himself from Kodzak. Jersey are on the point.
Tell me if you've heard that one before. Kodzak with his second suicide nade of the day. Rocco had one earlier as well. Pittsburgh just loves nading themselves in crucial situations, and this A point is gone.
And look at that number 3. It's Ezra. He's already pushed up onto B. Pittsburgh has to worry about these guys coming through spawn. You also have to worry about Ezra on the point, who's finding the kills. Fortunately for Pittsburgh, you do stabilize for a moment. But Tom Cruise is now there to back up, and the entirety of Jersey just spawns right on top of Ezra. Jersey are in a fantastic position to take this map and the series, but Kodzak goes crazy.
Kodzak finds 2, Aggie with the 3rd, but Jersey, all they need is 2 ticks on the B point, and we will be seeing them take this victory. Kodzak once again finding a kill, but Ezra's trying to find a way to slip the net. No Deddy in sight. Timing is going crazy. Can't find one, and it looks like Puddle and Rocco will shut down Jersey for the time being.
Yeah, I mean, a huge win from DeBeezy. But Kozak about to catch some great timing. He's got 2 freebies, 4 dead. And now Palace spawns come through for Jersey. If you're Jersey, I'd love to see somebody just take their time. You have a minute 40 for this B zone. Kozak with the cruise missile. The shots don't land. Oh my goodness. Somebody swap the camera to somebody else.
Oh dear God, he at least picks up the cruise missile, but those shots were really shaky. This cruise missile is going to be coming in. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, trophies do not stop the missile raining down, and DeBeezy finds that out. 2 more down, 12 to 17 in lives in the middle left. But look at number 3 and number 1. They found their way into the Pittsburgh spawn, but Ezra will be found out. Tom left alive, struggling, 17 and 31, but he can make a hero play. The stun will connect, and Kozak finds him out as he is having a round, and Rocco finds another cruise of his own.
Yeah, that's a huge cruise missile for Rocco. The only reason I think Pittsburgh gets that info is because of that cruise missile from Kozak. Lets his teammates know, hey, there's some guys in our spawn. Be careful. Aggie trying to catch some timing. Spotted both players, but isn't going to find the kills. But Kozak continues to go huge in this round. And what looks like a very promising offensive round for Jersey, now stunted with 5 lives remaining. 30 seconds on the clock. Pittsburgh, they're in the driver's seat.
They're in the driver's seat. Now it's an S&D round for Jersey. They will find one. Now 3 remaining. And it looks like this is going to be the defensive stop that Pittsburgh needed as Kozak and Rocco go absolutely massive. And we will be seeing a map 4.
Yeah, I mean, we're guaranteed a map 4. Pittsburgh clutch up when they have to. And they secure themselves the defense, the first one of the map. And now they're on the board, 2-1 in our series.
Puddle just, he was chilling. He got some good kills, but it was Rocco and Kozak's show. As I've been saying, Rocco is a silver, guys, and he goes 33 and 24 with almost 6K damage. 6K damage on almost everybody on the side of Pittsburgh. Every single person positive, and it was that close, EPEC.
Yeah, honestly, just looking at the scoreboard, you'd think there's no way Jersey made that a close map. But they're just doing what needs to be done, finding kills at the right moments. They're not heavily outslaying or doing anything crazy, but the teamwork is on point. But now we have a sub base. And I think that gets scary for Jersey.
Definitely gets scary for Jersey. But like I said, the new spawns come in, the new hills on this map as well. You mentioned it before that P2 can be a new money hill for whoever is, controlling those spawns. Then you got the new P3, which is behind the tunnel in just a little open area. So almost like P1 can be very scrappy, a lot of white time. And then P4 plays that river hill. A lot of new spawns coming into play, a lot of new strats, a lot of new angles and holds. So we're going to see who is better prepared with the new update. Will it be the newly reformed Pittsburgh Phantoms with their Diamond and Plat duo, or will the trade with Darkrai and the pickup of DeBeezy prove true and Jersey take the map 4? We're going to find out right here, EPEC, and I'm excited.
We are. It feels so hard to predict this map because obviously, your gut says Pittsburgh, their guns are going crazy right now. Throughout the entire series, even though they're down, they've had the raw slaying power to win. So, your gut wants to say, oh, Pittsburgh should take this map. Duh, right? But at the same time, there's just been something magical about this Jersey team so far. They're clutching up when they need to, finding, maybe not the most kills, but they're finding the important ones. They're winning the gunfights that they have to in order to win the map. And I think it's just hard to count them out.
You know who this Jersey team reminds me of? For those of you that have been around the CWL, Red Reserve. This Jersey team reminds me a lot of them. Almost always outslayed in the hard points, always outslayed in like the controls or the the map 3, whatever it was, but just found ways to win. Whether they were getting outslayed by 20, 30 kills, they found gutsy ways to win. They did what they needed to do. Didn't over push or overextend things that they didn't need to. Held the right angles. I think this is what this Jersey team reminds you. They have a lot of grit, and they're finding ways to win in impossible situations.
Absolutely. Hey, to put it as blunt as you can put it, they're doing what needs to be done. Nothing more, nothing less. And that's why they've got themselves a 2-1 edge in the series. And barring some absolutely insane plays out of Kodzak and Rocco there on the B zone to secure it initially, I mean, it's a 3-0 for Jersey.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it should have been a 3-0 for Jersey the way that round started. I don't know how you let that happen, especially you just go 4 down, back to back. Rocco and Kodzak just came out of nowhere and decided that they wanted to shoot their guns that round. And it led to a map win for Pittsburgh. But now I got a betting line for you, those in the chat. As you've seen in the feed, I want to know, are we going to have another suicide nade kill on the side of Pittsburgh? You know, I'm going to put the over under at 0.5. So you let me know if you're taking the over or the under. And we're going to be getting into this map for sub base. And I'm excited. I think we're going to have another banger map.
I mean, here we go. Jersey leading the series 2-1. They were able to take the first hard point and the search and destroy. Pittsburgh clutches up in the control behind us. Just some heavy slaying in that final round. We'll see if the slaying prowess of Pittsburgh is enough to overcome the tenacity from Jersey.
Yeah, it looks like we'll be hopping on board with Puddle, the new diamond for Pittsburgh. Now, they are going to be on the preferred side. P2 and P1 still the same for this map. But as you know, P3 no longer that submarine, so you don't always want to have these spawns. And Kodzak is taking a route through server. But Creddy will find the first blood onto Puddle to start the map.
And it's a great stun from DeBeezy. Able to aid him in that gunfight against Aggie. Make it a lot easier. He takes him down, and immediately Jersey flipped the map. Kodzak left wondering, hey, where'd everybody go?
Yeah, he's trying to find them, but he will not as DeBeezy shuts him down. Darkrai finds 3 as well on a 3 spree of his own. Looks like Jersey has flipped the map on his head. Now you know they're going to be spawning this P5 warehouse side, trying to get out towards this P2, but number 1 taking her out. Tom Cruise might be able to catch a timing onto these guys, and he's going to call out Aggie. He's going to call out Rocco maybe. Should have a kill onto this guy, Top Snow. But Puddle and Kodzak are going to make their way onto that new P2.
Yeah, and Puddle going to tag up Tom Cruise. Not quite able to finish the kill yet. Tom getting away, and it's Jersey sneaking in through the back. A huge 2-piece from Ezra. Takes down Puddle, takes down Rocco. And yeah, Jersey are looking great.
Yeah, but you have the split spawns coming in, and nobody's still on the point for Jersey. Maybe just trying to play for that next wave of kills. Puddle and Rocco find 2. Kodzak makes it a 3rd. Ezra's trying to pick up the last couple seconds of scrap, but Pittsburgh's now going to take the lead. But if you're Jersey, you no longer have to worry about those back green fence spawns. You can play for this tunnel side, but Darkrai is going to play for this scrap.
Yeah, I mean, it's decent scrap. Should end up going the way of Pittsburgh. It'll be about a 5-point lead here for Jersey. But now you're going to see this new hill for sub base. What do we see from it? Usually a lot of contests. As Aggie sneaking through warehouse, he's going to get up top here. See if he can spot any of these Jersey players.
Yeah, Ezra doesn't hold his kill cam in time as he is going to spawn out in Narnia. He will be taking the long scenic route along the river, trying to get that. But as I say that, this white time, as you mentioned, DeBeezy trying to just keep it contested while his team's there as he just throws a nade at a door to open it. That's one way to get a door open.
It is indeed, but he's able to find the kill, and now he's got that door open to play behind. Contest coming through for Pittsburgh. Puddle finds one. That's all that's going to be found, as Ezra's there for the trade. Great scrap time here for Jersey. They can secure these final 20 seconds. It looks like Rocco maybe trying to contest it. He's going to find one, but that's it. The trade's through for Jersey. DeBeezy starting the map 7-1, by the way.
Yeah, 7-1 and on a 4 spree. And he got a little look at his teammates. You know what? Had to get a little peek for the viewers in chat. But now Pittsburgh fully set up for this P4, having one on this back green fence, and it looks like Aggie is going to have his free kill onto this P2 player. He will, and he should be getting more kills as Darkrai is the next to fall.
Yeah, now DeBeezy working through this P2 area. He's going to spot Puddle the shots there. Great shots from DeBeezy. If you've played this map a lot, you know how difficult that gunfight can be at times, especially with a pump or 2 thrown in. And now DeBeezy working through the back. He might have a free pick here onto Aggie. Does not look like he spotted him, but Jersey get the break.
Yeah, Jersey gets the break, and it's a nice 30 seconds, but Aggie and Puddle are going to be here. It's going to be pretty contested. Can they get onto this point? They will. So Jersey, DeBeezy's going to play for this streak. He doesn't see Aggie, but Tom doesn't matter. He just waltzes through the front. Tom had a slow start of his own. DeBeezy picks up the streak. 9-1 for DeBeezy, and he still is not dying.
I mean, if this is the performance you're getting out of your silver, my God, this has got to be a map win for Jersey. As we rotate over to P5, the early setup there for Jersey, excuse me, is number 4. That's going to be Darkrai. He's got to deal with a few players pushing from this warehouse, but it's DeBeezy still on the 7 spree that we're watching. As the man has gone crazy so far to open this sub base.
Yeah, he is just absolutely flying around the map with the sub in hand, or with the AR in hand, acting like it's a sub. He doesn't care who is in his sights. He's going to take him down. Puddle keeps finding the crosshairs, not able to finish this kill, but he is ego jowling top snow with the pistol. He is feeling himself here early.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't be? He's 10-2. That's a 5 KD to start the map. My God.
Yeah, and now Pittsburgh's trying to get this last little bit of scrap time, but Ezra's going to shut that down. 3 spree for him. Knows where these last players are. Will find the will not find one on the Puddle as all 4 go down for Jersey. Pittsburgh's going to find this final 6, but we're going to head back to a P1. First rotation, Jersey's going to be up about 20 points.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great start for Jersey, but kind of similar to what we saw in map 1, where we saw Aggie absolutely take over early for Pittsburgh, but Jersey was able to stick in the game. Now we're seeing the opposite here. It's the DeBeezy show early. It's Pittsburgh still in the game, although with 40 seconds here at P1, if Jersey can collect a lot of this time, they'll be in a great spot.
Yeah, the one thing on Jersey, you do want to see Tom Cruise step up, and he does get an unfortunate team kill onto Darkrai. 6-15. He had also a slow map 3, so you're wanting to see one of the most beloved personalities, most beloved math teachers of ER step up just a little bit, but DeBeezy is picking up the slack. Still 12-4, but he will catch the nade from Puddle. Pittsburgh's now getting this final 15 of time, and they should be rotated for P2 as Puddle finds an insane gunfight onto Ezra.
Yeah, that's a massive win for Puddle and a huge win for Pittsburgh. As you've got Aggie pushed up, watching this P5 cross. It's a great setup. He's going to have a freebie there on DeBeezy. And now Pittsburgh looking to lock in a good chunk of time here, P2. The nade from Tom and the gunny enough to take down Aggie. Let's see if Jersey can work this break.
Yeah, 1 HP is all he needs. He's going to spot out Puddle, rips the head off of Puddle. See you in the next life. And Tom, just as I say, he needs to step up Will, but Rocco finds 2 in the feed. Kodzak finds the other 2. Pittsburgh now accumulating a lot of this P2 time, and we're going to see a lead change. Pittsburgh's looking to take control of this map 4, and Aggie's finding another 2 in the feed. Puddle, looks like Pittsburgh is just going on a spree of their own.
Yeah, the whole team's starting to light up the kill feed. All the kills coming through for Pittsburgh. But if you're Jersey, honestly, it's fine. You have the rotation. You have the setup. As long as you can get this kill on Aggie, don't let him escape too long. You should be in a good spot, but I like this route from Aggie. He's going to meet up with his teammates and hit around the back. Maybe give up a few initial points to Jersey, but look for this hit to come around Water Street.
Yeah, look for the hit to come around. I don't know if anybody's ready for it. It looks like number 3, Mr. Ezra, will be finding as he finds another route. I thought maybe a little ledge spot, but looks like he's going to be taking a little bit of a swim, looking for a lifeline here. He is in this back boat, and he's gonna get. If I'm Aggie, there's no. If I'm dying like that, I'm mad. I'm absolutely furious. But Puddle trades him out. And luckily, Aggie's not gonna be too upset about that one. I hope.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great trade from Puddle. Rocco gets the spawns middle, and Pittsburgh get the break. About 30 seconds worth of scrap time here. It's gonna be able to put you up about 50 as we head over to this Riverside Docks hardpoint. Jersey, once again, have the initial rotation. Can they hold off that Pittsburgh push?
And as we were mentioning before, DeBeezy had that insane spree, slowed down quite a bit, 13-9, and nobody on the team has really picked up the slack as Kodzak's now gone on a 5 spree as his own, as Rocco's going to slam Tom Cruise. Man, oh my lord, you got to win some of these gunfights, Tom. Your team's down 30. You need to get this hill. And this white time is continuing to come in as Rocco's finding 2 with the pistol. Looks like nobody can stop him.
Yeah, I mean, for Jersey, you just got to start finding some of these kills. You know, we've been talking up, and about and hyping up their ability to win while being outslayed, but at a certain point, the kills do matter. When you're getting outslayed so heavily that you can't even move on the map, the kills matter. And right now for Jersey, Rocco just keeps winning insane gunfights against you. You have to shut him down.
What a stun check, too. I mean, Tom was in a position to, I believe it was Tom was in a position to find a kill, a free kill or something like that, but just the stun check comes in, the team shots come in, and now Jersey looks like they might be getting a lead change of their own. If not, they're going to be tying it up, and Ezra should find a free kill here onto Rocco. This top snow control will go to him, but Aggie is going to be in a position to shut down the overextension from Jersey. P2 tucked away in a corner, but nobody on time yet as Puddle finds 2 in the kill feed.
Yeah, and those are 2 massive kills, by the way. Puddle goes big, finds those kills, top snow, clears out Ezra. That's massive for opening up the map for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and Aggie has just been playing in this P2, playing his life very well. And he has not even been able to do anything as Puddle and Rocco have been doing everything on the map. He finally gets involved, finds Ezra. Now Jersey scrambling. The P2 spawns are in for Pittsburgh as Jersey has decided to push through the mid-map and the back warehouse. It is not working out for them. 3 down in the kill feed. Make it all 4 as I take that back. Ezra finds it. As man, some people are losing gunfights. I just don't think they're going to be losing.
Yeah, Tom able to find 1, finds the second onto Kodzak. So you do secure about the final 10 seconds here. If you're Jersey, your P1s have looked good. You're going to need a good one. But a lot of emphasis is going to be put on that P2 rotation as Puddle finds another 2 big kills. DeBeezy can't find anything. It's Aggie with a 2-piece from the heavens. And you've cracked the 220-point mark if you're Pittsburgh.
Yeah, you've cracked it, and you really don't have a lot of map positioning if you're Jersey. Ezra finds one. Now Kodzak on the hunt, but Ezra shuts him down. The nade coming from over the top. Puddle, the only one left alive in a position. Tom Cruise throws down the trophy, hopefully looking to avoid those nades, but he will catch one to the face. But now Ezra's looking to go off on himself and try to maybe take this lead.
Yeah, it looks like Ezra just got kind of a blast back spawn there as he's going to find 2. But it looks like he just spawns up back green fence, catches Kodzak running, finds Puddle mid, and again, the P1 time that we normally don't see go to anyone, Jersey are capitalizing on it. Rocco, 1 shot. Tom Cruise with the beatdown. Might be having a slow map, but he's going big when he's needed. This has been the story of Jersey's life. As Ezra with the stun on Puddle is able to hit some disgusting movement, land the shots. Ezra going huge for Jersey when they need him most.
That might be one of the plays of the games I've ever seen, but Aggie's going to win a huge gunfight back spawn. Creddy will trade him out, but look at number 6. He's going to be in the back. He has the room. Kodzak is going to make the play. Finds it on the Tom Cruise. 230 and counting. Going to check this window. Shaky shots. Creddy will find it with the pistol. 233, 225. Pittsburgh's now on the time. Look at that back spawn from Kodzak. I don't think they're ready for it.
It looked like Ezra might have been reading that there for a moment, but Kodzak landing the shots, but he's not able to find the kill, and Ezra actually kills Rocco. Now going for the cruise missile, unable to find it. But Pittsburgh, through all of this, only need 5 more points. I don't think anyone from Jersey is going to be able to contest. We are going to see a map 5. What the hell did we just watch?
That's absolutely insane. I thought Jersey was coming back after the insane movement, insane plays from Ezra, but his entire team just was not there to pick up the slack. And it looks like we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Apologize for the delay. The stream did crash after that bang. I am hearing in the chat that Pittsburgh had 3 trophies on the map. We will get you that ruling in just a second. So I'm gonna have to look at the VOD, see if the boys in the chat are right, or if we are going to be playing a map 5.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see what the initial ruling comes down. Obviously, the VOD's going to be looked at. We scouted out to see if there's trophies. If Pittsburgh was running 3 trophies, I know they're not going to be happy about the verdict.
I mean, yeah, but the rules are the rules, so let's take a look real quick, see if we can find it real quick. VOD should be posted. I don't know exactly the players in question, but let's take a look at some of this VOD. I have Aggie with Deddy, it looks like. But man, I mean, if you're Pittsburgh, you're hoping that the GAs weren't broken. I mean, that was a great map. You take it to a map 5 after clutching up, so you definitely don't want to lose like that, EPEC.
I mean, absolutely not. You would hate for it to come down to a rule break to decide what has been a fantastic series so far.
Yeah, it looks like I'm hearing from Rocco and Aggie had Daddy. They just checked the VOD. So we are good to go. It looks like Pittsburgh did not break the GA. Somebody in chat needs to get glasses, and I have plenty of them for you. But after that map, EPEC, what do you think Jersey needs to do to win this map 5? Or are we going to see Pittsburgh pulling off an impossible reverse sweep?
I mean, Pittsburgh realistically could have won the first Search and Destroy. I mean, you were getting a great performance out of Rocco. I would love to see that again. I think Pittsburgh are absolutely going to need Rocco to have a great map 5 here. For Jersey, though, Search and Destroy, we always knew they were going to be good. We know Ezra's going to have those boys in good shape. So it's just going to come down to the play calls and execution at this point.
Absolutely. I understand what you mean. But I believe the last map we're going to have is, hey, guess what? Invasion.
We're heading back.
We're headed back to Invasion, and I believe both teams have won one Invasion each. I believe Jersey has taken the hard point, and my bad, Pittsburgh has taken the control. So Pittsburgh's already won the first S&D in a pretty dramatic fashion. After I thought that, or I believe Jersey took the S&D after I thought Pittsburgh was gonna come out and maybe show some signs of life. But the strats of Ezra proved too much. Now, can they stop the reverse sweep? Who are you looking at to step up on Jersey?
I mean, for Jersey, it's got to be Tom Cruise, right? I mean, he had a slow map 3, slow map 4, but in Search and Destroy map 1, he went crazy. 3 kills in that final round, plus the bomb plant to secure the win. Finished, I believe, 10-8. So I think Tom Cruise is that X factor for Jersey. If you get another performance even around that level, we know, Ezra and Darkrai are going to be playing well. So I think it kind of falls on Tom Cruise. Are we going to get map 3, map 4 Tom Cruise, or are we going to get the Search and Destroy that we saw earlier from him?
Yeah, I understand, but on the other side, you had Rocco and Kodzak carrying the squad in the S&D for Pitt. Are we going to see Aggie and Puddle take a leap in their S&D gameplay? Of course, Invasion does favor the ARs a little bit more. Got those long lines of sight, the A Street, mid map, and B tank, all of which ARs are heavily favored. Subs really can only play in a couple positions in that old P1 cafe, playing around maybe that AS&D dark position and even trying to flank into DVD. Not too much for the subs to do on this map, but we are now heading into a map 5, ladies and gentlemen. Pittsburgh versus Jersey. Drop your predictions in the chat, and it looks like Jersey will be starting off on offense.
Yeah, and it looks sort of like a typical B push with some aggression from Pittsburgh. Puddle already pushed up mid-tank, and Aggie already pushed up mid-cut. The shots ring out. Aggie looks like he's just trying to back up, get away, plays life. I like that play from Aggie. And now we're going to kind of stalemate a little bit as both teams trying to draw first blood.
Yeah, both teams trying to get that first blood. Teams are a little passive, but Aggie's going to get that information onto Ezra. Rocco will find the first blood. The silver picking up right where he left off from that map 4. His S&D gameplay has been absolutely stellar, but DeBeezy might catch a timing on the Puddle, but he decides not to peek through that door. Now he's going to try to isolate it. He's going to check the wrong corner.
Yeah, it looks like Puddle has that info on him. The shots from Puddle connecting. DeBeezy able to get away for now. Kind of messes up his movement, but he's still alive. It's still a 3v4 for Jersey. Aggie just jump spotting the B tank. He's going to wisely decide to get out of there, say, hey, I have a submachine gun in hand. I'm going to leave this to my AR and Rocco. Rocco finds 3 in the round. A very clean defense.
Absolutely stellar defense. Rocco is carrying Pittsburgh once again on his back, finds the first blood, then finds Tom Cruise and Darkrai in the open before Puddle shuts down DeBeezy. A pretty flawless round out of Pittsburgh to start this map number 5.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really ask for anything better. 4 kills, 0 deaths. Don't even allow a bomb plant. I mean, that's about as perfect of a defensive round as you could ask for.
That's exactly what you want, but defense definitely favored on this map. Now let's see what the side of Pitt can do on their offensive round. Rocco 3-0, already on that 3 spree, looking to maybe get a cruise missile early. And the stuns, nades, and smokes are all coming down as Tom Cruise is left alone on the site. Looks like Creddy and Darkrai are going to have to help him through this cut. But Tom Cruise, the same way Raku did, finds the first blood onto the diamond.
Yep, a huge pick onto Puddle, and it looks like that stun from Contact didn't connect on Darkrai. They might not have the info he's here. Otherwise, Aggie probably would have flown through DVD to Chow.
Yeah, he's checking his
still
corner.
in a good spot.
Yes, but he's going to try to push up maybe this little part, but Aggie's just playing this. I'm Darkrai. I like this positioning. You have all the information. You can see every single cross. He's going to get the information onto Kodzak. I don't know if Kodzak's going to spot him either. He's going to get information. Maybe gets information onto Aggie. I'm not sure if he's going to get it, but Aggie's now going to swipe to Red Child, and Darkrai gets the shots. Now, Darkrai and Co are looking to get that same exact round, but Kodzak shuts down DBZ on the A site before he's traded out. Pretty flawless round for Jersey as well.
Yeah, I mean, a great defensive round from Jersey. You find the kills. Darkrai plays a great spot to hit the cross, get that info, doesn't get spotted by Kodzak. Maybe doesn't relay that info since DBZ lets him through, but the trade's there, the efficiency there. Jersey look clean.
Yeah, it definitely looks clean. Darkrai, the hero of that round, finds two. You know, the first blood from Tom as well onto Puddle proves to be massive as they're not able to push up onto that construction site. Now it's just going to be a battle of can we get an offensive round, when can we get a pick here for the first blood, as defense is proven strong here as pretty much the polar opposite of what we saw in the control. Aggie's now pushing up into this cafe. It looks like it's going to be a pretty tame setup from Jersey. They're just going to play for this information right now, and it looks like Aggie is just playing for information right now.
Yeah, I mean, both teams playing it pretty slow. Don't want to get first blooded. Just playing for that information, trying to look for an opening that they can exploit. Tom Cruise gets the call from his teammates to go. Aggie's going to back down. He's tagged up, but he does get away clean. Tom now out on the A-bomb site. Is he going to check and clear Aggie?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Darkrai is going to find his first blood. Third of this S&D. This bomb is going to be going down, hopefully on A for free. Only have 25 seconds left, but Puddle's not going to find DBZ. Now they're going to be scared. This bomb has not gone down still. And I just think Jersey's played this too slow. Darkrai is now trying to hunt down this guy. Tom Cruise takes the bomb to no man's land, and this round is falling apart for Jersey.
Yeah, I mean, what once looked so promising, now left down to Darkrai with the submachine gun. Not even enough time to get that bomb planted. Obviously, Pittsburgh gonna just stay alive and take the round. Maybe it's a questionable decision not to put the bomb down there from Tom Cruise. At least give your team a chance, but for Pittsburgh, it works out, goes in their favor. It's a 2-1 lead.
I just think that's on the entire Jersey team. You get that blood onto the A-bomb site, you almost never see two people on that A-bomb site, and you've already pretty much cleared out that mid-tank. You know nobody's there because you have Tom Cruise. Nobody's shooting at him from there. He can get that bomb down. DBZ gets picked in the back spawn. No, he's just standing out in the open, and he should have been either playing top broken or maybe, you know, playing tucked away in a corner. But just the entire Jersey lineup just throws away another.
Yeah,
it's just been
thrown away round. Pittsburgh, their defenses get a little messy, but again, just like we saw early in the series, they do what needs to get done to find the map win, or at least the round. Looking for that map win. But DBZ, it looks like he's been spotted. Puddle the shots. It's a tough gunfight to win. DBZ should be able to stay alive here unless a nade comes through over the top.
And they might be coming over the top as the BZ shots reign supreme. And Tom Cruise is going to peek through, find two in the same spot that Puddle found one. It's exactly what you want to see. Another defensive round. Looks like it's going to be coming through. Kodzak in a 1v4 all the way back gas, and he's probably just going to look down to maybe get some kills and shut down some streaks.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Kodzak here, I'm just looking to see if I can spot Darkrai, maybe shut him down off that streak. Able to spot him and actually feeds him a kill. So the exact opposite of what you want to happen if you're Pittsburgh. But at least he doesn't have the cruise missile yet, and you're only tied up.
Yeah, you're only tied up, but Darkrai getting heated is not something that Pittsburgh wants to see. He's already 5-1 with that SMG in hand. One more needed for the cruise missile, and honestly, if I'm Jersey, like I should be up 3-1 right now. Like we trolled around. Aggie's 0-3. Everybody, you know, Puddle's like negative, and we're tied 2-2. you just got to hope that those guys don't heat up or it could be gone quickly.
Yeah, but I mean, you look at the pressure on the map. 2 Pittsburgh players heading over to that B site. Looks like the bomb for Jersey back in the hands of Tom Cruise, working towards A. He's got Ezra there with him. They're going to have to deal with Aggie in contact.
Another very defensive setup on offense for Jersey. Just looking to play for that pick. Playing very conservative. DeBeasy knows that how he got picked last time, so he's maybe looking for Puddle to overextend into that P4 hill. Kodzak's playing in a very awkward corner, B Street. Maybe trying to get a timing here, but you see Aggie is pushed into that cafe once again. Ezra is not aware of his positioning as he is hiding behind the desk, and it looks like Jersey's going to opt this B hit, but Puddle's on the tank. Everybody's going to chow him.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Jersey, it's going to be Darkrai who gets first blooded. So now you're down a man, but arguably more importantly, you do not get that cruise missile. And now you're getting flanked by Aggie. The read's in, a big win for Tom Cruise. Tag down to 20 HP. And Ezra finds one. The clock's running down, but there is going to be time to get this plant down. It's a fast A rotation in for Jersey.
Yeah, and it looks like Ezra's going to get another timing. A 4v3 quickly turned into a 1v3 for Puddle, and the bomb is going to go down. Jersey looking to bring this round back from the depths as Tom Cruise goes absolutely massive. Him and Ezra both on 3 sprees with this bomb down.
Yeah, and it looks like Puddle might walk right into his iron if Tom's looking this direction. He is Tom Cruise. What did I say, man? He's the X factor for this Jersey team. When he's playing well, they're winning rounds. When he's making questionable decisions, you know, they don't get the bomb down. It's a little tougher for him.
Yeah, I mean, he learned from his mistakes. They get that bomb rotated to the A side. Ezra makes the play call. Hey, guys, I got one mid. We already killed another. Let's get this bomb down to A. We know Puddle is there, and we know Rocco likes to play there as well. And then you see Ezra push all the way up to that Palace half wall, that little concrete heady. Finds a nice timing onto Rocco, trying to get past that white Jeep. Picks him off, and Puddle's left in a pretty impossible 1v3. Now Tom Cruise on a 4 spree of his own.
Yeah, and I think arguably something that's more notable, that's the first defensive round win of the map. Or sorry, first offensive. I misspoke. It's the first offensive round win, and it goes to Jersey, as does the first blood. Traded out, though, by Aggie. He's able to finally get on the board.
Yeah, but look at where Ezra's pushed up right here. He is tucked away in that top broken position. Him and Rocco might have a gunfight soon. The bomb is down, but it is in a pretty retrieval position, and you have 3 people left to light on each team. Aggie also finds his first kill in the map, so it's big. You want to get him moving, but Ezra might be able to pounce right here. He's going to get a timing. Should find a free kill on Rocco. He's going to see the second. Tags are in, but now he's going to play his life. Aggie's going to try to find this kill, and he's going to go hunting.
Yeah, I mean, if there's one thing we know about Ezra, it's the guy knows how to play his life. He's always going to be finessing, always going to manage to stay alive, but it looks like that A zone cleared for the moment. Aggie, don't think he got the info that Ezra's threw to the back. The time now working against Pittsburgh.
Yeah, time working against Pittsburgh, but you are going to have a decent amount of control on this A site. The bomb should go down. DeBeasy's going to get info on the Puddle. Shots are in. Bomb should go down. The nade's over the top, but the trophy is going to take it over. Car explodes. Info onto Aggie. Shots are going to reign supreme, and these guys are hunting for him.
Yeah, Tom and Ezra just trying to get through a big smoke. Believe that came in from Ezra to try and force Aggie out, and now Aggie left in the 1v3, bomb being defused, but Aggie's hitting a great route here, but he's going to get caught by Ezra. The team shots from Ezra and Tom Cruise are enough, and it's now a 4-2 lead for Jersey.
I mean, beautiful S&D coming out of Jersey these last 3 rounds. First, the offensive win to put themselves up in a favorable position. Then the retake. You see Darkrai gets the first blood. Then you see Ezra just plays his life, pushes out when his teammates bait out the shots, gets the kill onto Rocco, tags onto Aggie, and then stays alive. Forces Puddle and Aggie to try to get that 2v3. Time not on their side. Puddle gets found. Aggie's left in an almost impossible position.
Yeah, I mean, Aggie left in the 1v3, bomb down. One's already defusing, both players holding the other angles. I mean, just a tough spot. And once again, Pittsburgh just looking a little out of sync in the search and destroy. And a great stun check there from DeBeasy.
And the nade's going to come in too, and Puddle's going to have to back up. He knows he's getting chowed. That stun will come in. He's actually looking for the reach out maybe right here. But Puddle, I believe, has found every single stun in the game, and he is playing so tight in this corner. I don't know if they're ready for it. He is. DeBeezy checks it. First blood once again. DeBeezy with another massive kill. And this A site is all but cleared as Kodzak's going to be found. Ezra with the cruise missile of his own. And now Rocco trying to do everything he can. Aggie's on a full pinch. But Jersey should get this bomb down unless Aggie can find a good timing, but Darkrai reads it.
Yeah, but that's a huge kill from Rocco. Sure, probably not going to win this round unless he does something absolutely insane, but you've at least denied the cruise missile to Tom Cruise. Easy tagged up. Rocco can't find the kill. The nades come through. Should be taken out here shortly, and he is. Ezra is taking over this game 5.
Ezra is absolutely furious that they lost those last couple maps, so he is putting on his back. Tom Cruise, and also with the bounce back map, I just want to say, I don't know how Rocco survived that car exploding in his face. We want to talk about realism Call of Duty. We would have all died, but he doesn't die there. Make it make sense. I don't understand. Ezra and co need one more round to win.
One more round. That's all Jersey needs. And they're on the defense. They've secured their last 2 offensive rounds. Now we'll see what Pittsburgh have. You need 4 in a row.
Yeah, 4 in a row, but you know what's going to make it even that much harder? A cruise missile raining down from the skies. No trophies to block, all the info to gain, and Ezra is going to have the entire team here. And Darkrai is also tucked away in that freezer, but it looks like he's going to have a first blood as, or I should say, Aggie finds the first blood onto him through the first engagement. And Ezra doesn't take any damage from that car blowing up.
Yeah, and that's just so unlucky for Pittsburgh because they're not going to get the information he's here now. If that nade connects, even if it doesn't get the kill, it tags up Ezra. They know, hey, Ezra's playing this back street, or at least one member of Jersey is. Now they have no idea. Looks like they're going to try and work the plant.
Pittsburgh does have a lot of map control, and now Ezra's going to get the information that Rocco is hiding behind this concrete heady, and he should have a free one right here. Is going to have the information on the second. Now, Kodzak will find it onto Tom Cruise. 3v2. Bomb down. This should be around for Pittsburgh. Ezra, he thought about the ninja defuse, but Puddle's not letting that happen.
Yeah, and Aggie's there to get the trade on DeBeezy. It's a great offensive round, honestly, out of Pittsburgh. You survived the first one. Now you get a defense. Usually those go your way, but the last 2 have gone to Jersey. So we will have to see.
Yeah, we're going to have to see, but 3 more rounds needed for Pitt. Cruise missile still on the side of Ezra. Now, can he find a way to utilize it? Will he try to use it on this offense? Maybe they get a first blood and that cruise missile comes reigning supreme, force the players to go inside of buildings, maybe get this bomb down on that B site, or are they going to play for like a pig, maybe use that cruise missile for information? We shall see. But it looks like the nade's going to get stuck there, and he's going to die to his own nade.
I mean, not the best start to your offensive round. I mean, I was kind of agreeing with you. I'd have loved to see them attack this B site, use that cruise missile to force Rocco off, get full control, move forward. But this nade's going to connect, and Darkrai's going to fly. Great teamwork out of Jersey to even the numbers back up.
He's going to fly now. This cruise missile might come in. You might know that there might just be one on B. Rocco loves that back bulldozer playing on that heady. If I'm Ezra, I'm calling this cruise missile out, and Rocco's going to have to back up. All the information coming in. Everybody's hiding indoors. There is no hiding from the missile in the sky. Now, I can't get through the window, but Rocco's going to find one as nobody thinks to check through the door. Darkrai falls 2v3 for Jersey.
Yeah, but arguably more importantly, nobody from Jersey got across to that bomb. Now Tom Cruise going to lay it down. Ezra pushing up. He's able to find the kill. The lives even 2 versus 2. Make it a 1 versus 2 now for Ezra. He's been the hero so far this map. Does he have a clutch in his bag?
Yes, but the bomb is not planted for him, and his smoke is going to go down. Kodzak's going to find a rip onto him. Cruise missile now dealt with. 5-4 Pittsburgh as Kodzak goes huge on the round.
Not like this. Pittsburgh clawing their way back in. You survived the cruise missile like you said. I mean, now it's just coming down to straight gunny. What at one time looks like an insurmountable task. Pittsburgh, you just need 2 more rounds.
2 more rounds, but now you have to win another offense, something that they've only managed to do once because of a good first blood onto Darkrai. Now, Ezra needs to maybe get one of his own. Aggie and Puddle all struggling once again. And I believe even if Pittsburgh do win this round, they are going to have to win another offensive win. And it looks like a 4-man hit towards B is in the works.
Oh, it looks like we're about to just square up on the map. 2 smokes come out. I like this from Pittsburgh. You immediately wrap. Aggie beats down Ezra, gives him the hands, says, we'll see you in round 11.
Yeah, Tom Cruise, though, is in a very good position. But Darkrai is going to be found once again on the map. And it looks like we're going to be seeing a round 11 unless DeBeezy and Tom Cruise can find some kills. Aggie, with his life, is able to get away. Tom is playing in the crediest of positions. I don't think anybody's seen him. Nobody's checked this tank. And he's going to shoot a little bit too early before he's going to get traded out. Jersey, DeBeezy left in a 1v4 to try to not be in a round 11. And it looks like we're going to be seeing the greatest words in all of Call of Duty. Game 5, round 11, folks.
I mean, we're 1 kill away from it. As long as Pittsburgh can avoid a 1 versus 3 from DeBeezy, who might have just got some information on Rocco. If somebody's playing it, it doesn't look like he did. He might have, no, did not spot Rocco. It's a lot easier for us sitting here casting to spot him in that window with the extra highlight from the color than it is for the players. But Pittsburgh forced the round 11.
Sitting on a couch, like I said before, I believe Jersey is going to have defense, if I am not mistaken. So, what is the play call out of Pittsburgh? What is the defensive setup out of Jersey? I am looking for Darkrai to maybe try to get those first bloods that he was getting, but he has been getting caught early in these rounds. Aggie on a 3 spree has done his team justice, bringing his team back. May have gotten some information on the cross, and it looks like this bomb is going to be headed towards A.
Yeah, and interesting to see Aggie being your bomb carrier. Number 2, that's DeBeezy. He's going to back up, stay alive. And it's a first blood from Kodzak onto Ezra. Sniffs him out. The bomb goes down immediately. Pittsburgh up 4-3. You just have to hold on for 40 more seconds.
40 seconds indeed. But Jersey's still not out of it yet. 3 members remaining. Tom Cruise hit down, half health. Now the information is coming in, and it looks like the chows are coming in. Looks like Jersey's downfall is upon us. The reverse sweep is in. Puddle puts an exclamation point on the map, and Pittsburgh pulls off one of the most improbable comebacks you will ever see.
I mean, that is just heartbreaking for the Jersey Jackals. You have a chance to close out map 3. You have a chance to close out map 4. You're up 5-2 map 5 and just can't get it done. What a map from Ezra. He did everything he possibly could, just not quite enough to take down Pittsburgh.
Yes, I mean, say what you want, but the tenacity of Pittsburgh to come back in the most improbable of circumstances. 5-2 with the cruise missile in hand. All you need is 1 round. You have 3 defenses to try to close. But now we have a storyline for the making. KCC and Jersey will be playing for that final playoff spot. Pittsburgh secures themselves a playoff spot, but they will now be playing Halifax next week to determine the number 1 seed in the group. Lock in, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a banger last week for that group.
Absolutely. That Group D treating us to some last-minute fireworks. Like you mentioned, both games huge for playoffs. One is a win and go home. The other just for seeding. But both matter immensely.
Absolutely matter immensely. You never know. You don't want to play other number 1 seeds. You know, you could get the group of death. You could get the, the team that comes out of Dallas, LAG, or SDA. You could also, or even Houston too, I believe. All of them in the running for the number 1 seed over there. You could also get a crazy, unlucky matchup versus someone that you just don't want to play. Maybe you have to play against Detroit and Ziloxides, or maybe you have to play against, Baltimore Geo. You don't want to get those matches. You want as easy as a first round matchup as possible, the least likely to get upset. So those seeding games are going to be important, and I'm just excited for this last week, Epec.
I mean, there's going to be a lot of action this last week, a lot of huge matches going down. I mean, even as a player, I'm excited to get to it. But especially if we're going to be in the booth again together, always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. GG's to Jersey and GG's to Pittsburgh. Thank you for putting on an amazing match. I know we have to have a winner and a loser, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody's got to go home celebrating. But that's the beauty of Call of Duty, is we're always going to have that feeling. You know, Jersey's going to bounce back, I think. They're going to have a great matchup versus KCC. They're going to have to play against Kiravat in replays. In many are gonna tune into that match. I'm hoping maybe get a cast on that one. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. Another Game 5, Round 11 in the books, EPEC. Back-to-back, I believe, for us.
We might be the curse.
We might as well be the curse.
I believe it was... we also watched the Dallas reverse sweep.
Yes, well, I don't know if it was a reverse sweep, but they definitely had the
sweep. I know it was Game 5, Round 11.
Yeah, we definitely have the Game 5, Round 11. I believe that's our third one of the season we've had.
My God.
I mean, if you want to see Game 5, Round 11, just tune in to watch it. Just tune into us. We may not be able to guarantee you good Call of Duty, but we'll guarantee you an insane final round.
That we can. We can promise you that at this point. If you're tuning into me in space in the booth, it's going to be a hell of a series.
Definitely going to be an amazing series. Looking forward to it. Last week, I believe only one more matchup this week. We're going to have Chicago facing off against the New York Insomnia. It's going to be a great battle there. I'm hoping to see some fireworks from Johnny and Blaze, seeing what their rosters can cook up. You know, that also might have some huge implications for that third slot in the playoffs. So whenever that may be going live, folks, you guys are going to have to tune into that one. Support your favorite players. And then get ready for that last and final week. Seeding, playoff spots, all on the line. You never know what can happen.
That's true. I mean, any given week, somebody could come out, shake up the entire playoff bracket. So it's exciting to know we're almost to playoffs, man.
Yes, and I just want to say one more thing. Aggie, Davey, the rank ups are coming, and they're coming quickly. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I bid you guys farewell. It's great to have you guys in the booth. Myself and EPEC appreciate it. Texas, Cyclone, the man behind the screen, appreciates it. EPEC, anything you want to say before we head out?
I mean, shout out Texas Cyclone. The guy makes our job so easy. We just hop in here, hop on the camera, and talk a little bit. The guy does all the work for us. Guy drives the observation, which is not easy. I don't know. It might look pretty simple. Oh, you just pick the player. So much more goes into that. It's a lot of hard work and effort. We love you, Texas Cyclone.
All right, we love Texas Cyclone so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it in the booth from me and EPEC. We cannot wait to see you next week. Week 6, tune in to your favorite teams. For all of you those watching, for all of you those playing, good luck. I am looking forward to some absolute banger matchups. And with that, Space and APEC are out.